Hello, that's Rebecca here, and welcome to the first layout of 2024. 2024 for me is all about using up these random little bits in my stash. I have said that many years and have unsuccessfully done it, but I am making a mission and doing it. So, because it is Baby Cat Scraps this month long, you guys know I don't keep scraps. There may be some scrap layouts here and there as I find them or decide to do some Christmas stuff that I have with Christmas scraps. I am going to focus for the month of January. Each month I'm going to pick a focus to use some stuff. Dogs are going to fight. But I have all of these mini paper pads. Now, yes, this is not a lot. For me it is. Hey, girls. Sorry. So, I'm going to focus on using as much of this up as I can. The goal is to actually use them all up. I just don't reach for these, like, ever in a day. Never, never, never. So, I'm going to, because Baby Cat Scraps is all about scraps or non-12 by 12 pieces of paper, you can use one 12 by 12 and then the rest has to be some sort of scrap. So, with that being said, this is my focus. My prompt for today is a Reinker, so I've got a Stampin' Up! Dapper Denim. How old is that, right? I got rid of all my Stampin' Up! Ink pads, but I kept all the Reinkers because you can use that for mixed media. I have pulled in these two random bins of embellishments. So I've got boys, babies, and pirates in here, and then this one is just animals. I don't even keep them like this anymore, so we're just going to do this and pull that off. Maybe we are. Because I use these for other things now, and I don't store my embellishments this way. It's just not effective for me. I am a kit scrapper, not a random scrapper. And that's okay if you're a random scrapper. I think you're awesome. I tried for many years to be that way, hence all these weird ways that I was storing things. Weird for me. And, you know, within the last few years, I realized I like to work with collections or kits, something curated to that fact. So we're going through these. I used to have 16, 32 of these chocked full, colored, you know, anything you could think of. It was like a pink one, all kinds of different bins like that. Don't work for me. So I'm down to these two, and this one, like about 10 of them left. And they're all just mixed together now because that's just the way I do it. This is the 12 by 12 pattern paper that I brought in. It is an old Close to My Heart from 2021. It was a mix-in from March, April that year. So I'm going to go with that because a lot of these baby things in here are the blue. Plus I pulled in the blue. The photo we're going to be doing, I found just a handful of old photos that I want to get scrapped because they're printed and that's what we do. So, knowing that, we're going to look through these and try to figure out which one of these pads we'll go with. Not that one. And, whoa. So that's like a whole bunch of different ones stuck together. That's not going to go. Anything that is a scrap within these, I'm going to toss when I go to use it, you guys. I know some of you are going to freak out, but it's just not the way I scrap. I want to get rid of these, but I'm going to try to use them the first time through. After that, it all gets tossed, right? As you can see, this one might work. But they've been stuck in the back of one of my shelves. That one might actually work better. Kind of a jungle theme going on there. And I used to get, obviously, being on the Bruce Monroe design team, I got a lot of the small, because they have the small paper pads. That one's like never used. That's the dog one. I might be able to use that as well, like that coral color. Let's just focus on those two. Move our monstrosity over here. All right. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do know that we need to cut the branding strip off. And zoom in so you can see, oh, too much. See more of what's going on and less of my clean desk. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and figure something out, and I'll be right back. All right. Ooh, trying to grab some packaging so I can do some mixed media. Just a smidge, right? So put that to the side. As you can see there, I have got my photo matted ever so nicely with 6 different pattern papers. So I pulled in that coral and that deep yellow just to pop up off this. And I'm going to try to use as much of this up as I can and make like a smothering. I guess let me show you my idea. We've got the heart here. So what I'm going to do, because technically it's a scrap, we are going to trim this down, okay? And then I'm going to try to stay within, I'm not going to even trim that down, I'm just going to try to stay within the lines with my embellishments and create a heart out of embellishments, and then we'll stick little baby Sam over here somewhere. But I want to do some mixed media work. Just kind of where Sam's going to sit. And then I'll splatter the rest of it at a different time. So Sam will be here because he's looking in. That's my baby. My baby just turned 22. So this is like, 2 decades older plus. And let's grab a little pincer. Okay. Well, that was excellent, Becky. So we're just going to do this. Okay, so this is where my photo will go. I don't know, you guys, I like writing. Pens and paper and all the fun things. Okay, so let's take our Reinker. We're just going to drop a few drops because, this is like concentrated here. It's very potent. Then we're just going to get some ink in there. And swoosh it around. Now I'm going to drop it over where the photo is going to go. Okay. Then we're just going to kind of come in. Because I didn't prep it or anything, this should actually just kind of melt right into the paper. Okay. Need to do just a few more, so it's going to be a little wrinkly, crinkly right there. Probably the wrong tone of blue, but what are you going to do? Drop it again. I'll flip it, and then we're just going to kind of don't get any ink on you, Rebecca. Okay. I had paper towels somewhere. That spot right there. Probably just gonna, make the paper die. Let's just sop that up a little bit. Yes, yes. It went through the other side. So that's fun. So then you're only really going to see just a little bit around the picture there. All right. So, see, we're just going to take this. We need to make it not, I used this for another layout a while ago. We're just going to come in and see what we got. So, we're just going to start putting things down. Stork up here. Stop moving the paper. We're just going to keep filling it in. Using up supplies. Which is always nice. Sure, weights. But I don't want any of them to touch one another. So I want you to be able to see everything on the inside. And then, we'll come in with some enamel dots and sequins and such. Just make sure that all the little spaces are filled as well. And then with this guy too, just to put another one on there. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through those two containers, fill this up, and then we will come back. All right, so I've got a whole bunch of just little boy pirate animals on there. So we'll take this guy back off. And you can see that it's a heart. So we're going to go ahead and get this popped up on. What's going on there? Somebody tried, that's cheating me out of foam, you guys. Seriously. Oh, I just don't think that was supposed to be like that. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to make do. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. Amazon. Totally fine. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put some tape on here. I might use liquid glue as well because that is still pretty wet. We just got liquid and dry adhesive. And this was a really nice way on how to use, I had, you guys. So he's not quite a newborn here, but I don't know, but we can definitely use the boy for our title, and Rockabye Baby I do want to get on there as well. Trust me, I found several photos, so I'll be able to use newborn at some point. Hopefully, I think I just broke that. Get that on there. We're just going to stick a boy right here. Pop that on there, and then, I mean, I've used up. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way that this is turning out. And then we'll get a little rockabye right down here. All right. Now, normally, I would want to mat this, but we can't do that. So we're going to get this blue to kind of bring in some of those other vibrant blues. We'll just do our sketchy lines, which is something that I just don't think I'll ever not want to do, because I know I have my spells and I go through it and I do it on every layout, and then I just kind of do it here and there, but I just love it. I think it's the finishing touch that is needed on this layout. So I do hope that you can tell that this is a heart. So whoop, I can. I mean, come on, guys. That's what matters. All right. So that's going to do it for today's layout. I think that is uber super cool. I am absolutely adoring it. And don't forget to check everyone else out that's playing along with Baby Got Scraps. I made a dent. I put 3 out of here and 3 out of here. So very small dents, like non-existent, but, you know, made me feel better. This is getting thrown away. I'm not keeping any scraps. All scraps are going bye-bye, because that's what I do. So that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you later with another video. Bye.